This is the remote Javari Valley region of the Amazon, an area the size of Portugal and home to the largest concentration of uncontacted indigenous communities in the world. It's where journalist Dom Phillips and the indigenous activist Bruno Pereira were murdered earlier this month. The area has become even more unsafe in the years since Brazil elected the far-right president Jair Bolsonaro. He's rolled back environmental protection in the region. Organised crime is rampant. Drugs trafficking, illegal fishing, mining and logging now go by almost unchecked, leading to a wave of violence, a war on nature as some people call it now. It cost both men their lives.
E o Dom, a gente ficou com essa lembrança dele aqui.
We're here in the small riverside town of Atalaia do Norte to retrace part of the journey that Dom and Bruno took before they were killed.
Bruno, além de ser nosso amigo, passou a ser nosso cliente, que toda vez ele se hospedava aí no hotel.
This small home is also a makeshift checkpoint that Bruno Pereira helped set up to try and monitor illegal fishing in the area. Large river fish and turtles are heavily protected here, and a single illegal shipment can be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars.
O senhor estava aqui quando o Bruno dormiu aqui?
O senhor estava aqui, sim, senhor. Está aqui. Aqui estava a rede dele.
Jornalista.
Jornalista aqui. Aqui estava a rede dele. Aqui essa cruzadora do rio, atalho, um atalho. Aqui vai sair lá em cima.
But it becomes pretty clear that this base is critically under-resourced. Juan de Silva is a 76-year-old housekeeper, and some of the time he's here by himself, with little to prevent illegal fishermen entering a stream next to the house. It's a shortcut into indigenous territory where fishing is illegal.
Quem tivesse escutado, se vir um bandido aí, ou ele mesmo, se for bravo, né, por não deixar entrar, depois mataram um.
¿Tienes miedo?
Claro, porque não tem, quem não tem medo da morte?
There is a government base further upstream, used by an agency called FUNAI, tasked with protecting indigenous land. But they've suffered major cutbacks under Bolsonaro and are now so badly resourced, just 2 agents here, that even they have come under gunfire several times in the past year. Further downstream, we come to a fishing village called São Rafael. Dom and Bruno made their last stop here, hoping to meet with village president Churrasco, but they missed each other. Churrasco knows all 3 men accused in the murder. 2 are his distant nephews. He told us how involved they were in illegal fishing. They even threatened him and forced access to the community's fishing lake.
A mãe puxou com a espingarda, passou por cima de mim, alagou minha canoa, perdi meu motor. Eu tenho aí um caseiro que estava lá, o velhinho tá aí, ele lá. Eu fiquei lá no meio do lago, nadando, o cara foi lá me pegar.
Churrasco was initially treated as a suspect in the murder, but says he was not involved. Dom and Bruno's murder is not the only recent killing to have shaken the community here. Maxiel Pereira dos Santos was shot dead in the nearby city of Tabatinga in 2019. He was an agent with FUNAI, tasked with seizing illegally caught fish and stopping organised criminals operating on indigenous land.
O Maxiel era cara dedicado na FUNAI, ele era braço direito do Bruno. O Maxiel deu a vida pelos índios, pela natureza. O Maxiel era defensor da natureza.
Colocaram ele na linha de frente, mas sem proteção. Ele não tinha nenhuma segurança, nenhuma proteção. E eu quero saber, né, até hoje, sem resposta, quem e por quê, que eu quero saber.
But even though arrests have been made in the investigation into Dom and Bruno's murder, there are still questions over whether the police are willing to examine if the killings were ordered by more powerful organised criminals. Indigenous rights collective Univaja have been documenting threats and violence against indigenous communities here for years. Maxiel's murder was followed by Dom and Bruno's killing. Delici Mahir says that they were all tragically predictable.
E é complicado, porque a gente já mandamos várias denúncias, né? A Univaja já fizeram várias denúncias, na cerca mais de quase 30 denúncias. E a gente não viu essa melhora, e como aconteceu, né, com o nosso grande guerreiros, né, o Maxiel, o Bruno, o Dom Phillips,
Law enforcement sources told us that the Javari Valley has become Brazil's second busiest trafficking route, with drugs, fish and other industries all operated by powerful crime gangs.
Pescador, madeireiro, narcotráfico. É ponto de referência dos exploradores dentro do nosso território. Eu já fui ameaçado várias vezes. Colocaram arma aqui em mim, tá entendendo? E atiraram aqui em mim, pá, isso aqui ficou surdo. Então, como você tá vendo, esse barquinho aqui tá atravessando para as malocas e pegando os parentes para trabalhar a droga aqui dentro. E joga dinheiro e o parente vai. Tá muito perigoso o nosso Vale do Javari. Não era assim não. Não tinha isso, não tinha nada.
Protests have been going on here for weeks. It's a combination of mourning, anger, and fear for what happens next. Many people here worry that with two of this region's fiercest protectors murdered, the violence and impunity will only get worse.
E quando a gente perde uma pessoa que briga por nós, sendo Naua, a gente se sente mais forte. Mais Brunos fortes vão vir, mais Brunos guerreiros vão aparecer e surgir. Porque o sangue do Bruno ficou todo nessa região. O espírito do Bruno está na nossa região.